charge through big holes. Oh my god!
The bread dog. 3, 2, 1.
Yo! And that was a sick ride on the eaves. I mean, full winter session. We've got the Pirelli spikes on. Big full powered e-bike. I don't think there's any more fun you can have in piss wet, sloppy, horrible conditions. Let's get this thing cleaned off and we'll take it in and I'll tell you all about it. Won't jet wash. This is a MB Cycling's one, but so sick. There's just 2 batteries in there. Look at it. That is chuffed and nuts for that. Right, just got back from a pretty standard mid-winter e-bike ride. This thing came through the door about a month ago. I'm so stoked on it. It's the new Scott Patron. We're on 800 watt-hour battery, which there also is a 600 watt-hour, but the top model comes with 800. But actually, I think maybe I want that with a 600 battery in it, so it's a bit lighter. That's another story. But I mean, it's still one of the lightest e-bikes, full power e-bikes on the on the market. I think we'd do it down to like 23 kilos now, and it's 150 at the back, 170 at the front, which I'm a huge advocate of, because I think sometimes these big heavy e-bikes can get like a bit slow. Walk mode, the absolute dream to film an e-bike section. Okay. When I say slow, I mean like you can't pop them around and move them around. So now we've got 150, so it keeps it like super lively and playful. 170 up front, so you can just like charge through big holes and over big stuff and into stumps and whatnot. So yeah, this bike comes with a new Bosch CX performance motor with an 800 battery. The 800 actually now is lighter than the old 750 ones, plus this motor's lighter, which means lighter means better performance. Right, I'm going to get up this hard enduro climb, and however many times I dab is how many new DEATHGRIP 2s I've got to give you. And I'm going to go turbs to start. You got turbo or EMTB, and EMTB is what I normally go for, because EMTB is like, the harder you push, the more power it gives you, which is like really good for hill climbs. But I think I need the grip. Luckily got the Pirelli spikes on, but I'm going to go for more of a, ready? Steady, I'm going to go for turbs. Let's go. Right, one DEATHGRIP. Just one dab.
So is that 4?
It's a 5. Yeah, but 5 sets. We're interrupting this broadcast for a quick commercial break. DEATHGRIP 2 is now available. Link in the description to download and view it. Here's a quick preview. Yeah, we've got a standard, turbo, EMTB, and then there's 2 other really boring settings, but I don't even know what they are. They're not, you don't even need to know. But the turbo is obviously most fun. Second one, which I actually use the most of the time, is called the EMTB, which means it will like give the more power you put in, the more power it gives you back, which I think is a really fun mode. Keeps the legs turning, really good for hill climbs because it means you're less likely to loop out. 170, 150. We've got new Pirelli mud tyres, which are so sick for this time of year. Look at those bad boys.
Horsepower. I mean, watts. I mean, I don't think I could use a whole 800 in a day. I was too tired. Oh man, I'm loving this thing. 150 at the back, 170 at the front. I've always actually honestly thought that's all you need on an e-bike. Plough into stuff at the front. You don't need 170 a lot of the time. Keeps it really nice and playful because often e-bikes can be quite heavy. They are heavy and you lose a bit like the playfulness. So I think 150 at the back keeps it playful. I'm stoked on.
SRAM T-Type GX derailleur, 12 speed, super good on an e-bike because it's good at shifting under load. The worst thing you do when you first jump on an e-bike is like, or someone that doesn't ride them very often, is like this shifting under load. You're just like pedaling up a hill full power and you're just cranking through the gears. So it's like, this helps with that because it's good at shifting under load, but you should, after riding an e-bike, you should learn to, you know, finesse it and get it into gear. But that's super good. It's like a real lifesaver actually a lot of the time on an e-bike, especially when you're giving it to your mate and you're like, there you go, have a go on an e-bike for the first time, and they're just like crunch, crunch, crunch up a hill. But yeah, helps. Obviously, new DEATHGRIP 2s on there, looking sweet. So stoked on those. More durable end caps. This one's 29. I'm actually not a huge fan of 29, but on this it works, and especially in the winter, like you can just blast through stuff. But new envy hubs on there with an M9 on there. M9 front and back, the new ones, envy hubs, stoked. Like I said, I'm going to say it again, Scorpion DH muds, they are an absolute game changer in the winter. I mean, look at those, they clear so good. Good for hill climbs. Yeah, I mean they're stoked. I've got a 40mm rise bar on this time, just because in the winter I just want to keep the front up and just keep my front out of the big holes in the mud. So yeah, 40mm Deity rise bar, haze brakes. We're winning. Fox back and front. Like I said, it's quite hidden under there, which I like. Sort of half hidden, half not. Super adjustable, easy. I mean, you shouldn't really ever need to adjust it, I never do.
And this is how you trials over a log, and trials on an e-bike is one of my favourite pastimes. If you don't have the skills to pay the bills, the bash plate is useful for this. That was actually quite kind on the bash plate, wasn't it? Normally it goes a lot more horrible than that.
And that is my new Scott Patron wacky paint job. Absolutely love it. I'm so stoked on this. In my opinion, the best bog bashing machine for this time of year. Do you know what? I always say like e-bikes like a winter sport, but I'm riding with something as well. So good.